Okay, so gotta try this whole thing again. I shot a video this morning that was about 30 minutes long, and apparently, unless you play Call of Duty or Fortnite or you unwrap packages that people send you for some reason, my video is too long, but you can watch endless hours of that crap. But so I'll try to keep this within 5 to 10 minutes long, which kind of sucks, but after I figure out how YouTube works, I'll try to upload some longer videos. So the video I posted I tried to post this morning, the state of Ohio was at 120 cases with one death. It's now, let's see, 3:45 in the afternoon. About 8 hours later, we are at 178 cases with 2 deaths. So, the severity of it is there. People can say, oh, well, it's just a media hype, and people can say, oh, they're forging the numbers, or it's not as real as it is. And it's real. You kind of got to look at it now at the level of everybody's going to catch it. There's no hiding from it. You can wash your hands and not touch your face and wash your butt. But the fact of the matter is, you're probably going to wind up catching it because there's just too much lack of common sense that's going around. I'll touch on some of the stuff I tried to talk about this morning. People are scared to death of the fact that they might have to stay in their house for a little bit if the governor tells them to. Take advantage of it. I thought that I had everything going on here that I needed to go on, and as I walk through the house here, I find things that I'm like, well, I guess I don't have time to do that. Or, oh, you know what? Now that this is going on, I probably ought to address that. So take advantage of it. Take advantage of the fact that you have a little bit of time to self-reflect on who you are as a person and what's going on, instead of creating, hysteria between people that are just like the rest of us, and nobody really knows anything. If this whole thing was government engineered, I just got done watching the White House press conference. If this whole thing was engineered, then they're really doing a good job of looking like idiots. Today's conference seemed like it was just something that they did because they felt like they needed to do, not because it offered any new information. They talked on the fact that the northern and southern borders of the U.S. are closed. They should have been closed a long time ago. Probably 100 years ago. But they're closed. So, it is what it is. Non-essential people, you're not going anywhere. It's still open to supplies and trade and stuff like that. But if you're going to Tijuana to get away from the snot coughers up here, you can't do that anymore. You're pretty much stuck. So, we haven't had any kind of travel bans. We haven't had any stay-in-place orders given out yet. They have told us here in Ohio that if you don't need to go out, don't go out. They haven't mandated it. Nobody's saying, hey, listen, this is what's going to happen. And that's not a bad thing. Even if that was to take place. California, they shut it down. New York, they shut it down. I think the biggest reason why the governor is apprehensive about doing it is because I don't think that the surrounding states are on the same page that he is. So he's trying to give it to us in the best way possible, in the kindest words possible. But if you feel the need to go out and try to find a movie theater or an Outback to have dinner at, you're already in the wrong state of mind. It's not the government telling you you can't do something. They're asking you not to do it, because right now the situation is people are spreading this. And that's what happens. So for the people that are out there still trying to go and do spring break activities or go to gyms and lift weights and find somewhere to drink for their birthdays and have these big house parties and stuff like that, seriously, it's not worth it. And honest to God, it's not worth it. You know, you're looking at doing something that is catastrophic. I'll try to post some more videos here as time goes on. I hope that I can get this uploaded to my YouTube channel, but at the same time, I do keep a kind of a written journal on Facebook. Just be safe, you know. Wash your hands, wash your face, wash your body, wash your butt. You know, it's common sense stuff that we've learned since we were kids, and for some reason now we have to have the president tell us that it's a good idea to do that. You know, if you travel, pay attention to what's going on around you. I don't know that if I agree 100% with making sure that you self-quarantine yourself for 14 days away from God and everybody. But I do think that if you have symptoms and you're worried about what's going on, keep your distance from people. You know, your friends and family your family should be the most important. Your friends and family, making sure that they're okay is a big part of it. And you can't do that if you're coming back from spring break, or you're coming back from a travel notice, and the first thing you want to do is get with Ma and Pa Kettle and your buddies from upstairs or downstairs or roommates and all conjure together and do whatever people do. But that's not a good idea. If you think you got symptoms and you think you're worried about what's going on, call your doctor. Let them help you figure it out. Don't ask Joe Blow down at the supermarket while you guys are waiting in line to buy butt wipes. You know, what do I do as you cough and sneeze on each other? Stay away from that kind of stuff. You know, we're going to come into a situation more than likely to where you're not allowed to do anything but go to the grocery store to get food and to get, you know, just general supplies, and that's going to be it. You know, that's a very real possibility. And when that happens, people need to understand that that's not a bad thing. If it, like I said, if it was government run and it was government done, we would already be stuck in our houses with government mandated electricity and all kinds of other crap going on. You know, they're trying to give it to you as easy as they can without sounding like, you know, without trying to sound like it's prison. It's not. They're asking you not to do it, and if you have to do it safe. You know, that's the best idea. That's the best way to look at it. My video this morning was a little bit more in depth about my opinions on things and whatnot. I'm going to try to edit it down. I've got some pretty good software. I'm going to try to edit some of it down and post that. But I just wanted to put something out there while everything's still fresh in my mind. I took kind of a nap and woke up and feel better. I haven't slept a whole lot because this kind of crap has been on my mind. If family and friends in states away, so I worry about them and I worry about myself and where this whole thing is headed. But if you find it interesting, like I said, I don't really care about the comments on it because I'm doing it more for my own good to keep my mind straight and on the level. But I'll try to post updates as far as what's going on here in Ohio and kind of let people know what people like myself, not speaking for everybody, but I know there are people out there that feel the same way as I do about things. You know, if you can keep a level head and keep some kind of common sense and grounding, I think pretty much everybody feels the same way. I'll try my best to keep videos coming and, you know, stay safe. Be vigilant, making sure that you're not hanging out with a bunch of people that don't care as much as you do, because that's going to be the only real way of curbing any of this stuff is like-minded people and try to take the best approach sometimes. So keep that in mind. Like I said, look out for each other the best that you can do. Wash your hands, wash your face, and wash your butt. Probably not all in that order, but still something you should probably do. I'll try to post more later on. Be safe.